Study it. Every time I start to lose faith, just to remind me that God still exists. See, I can still see his fingerprint stamped into her dimples, trace his signature in the creases etched in her face from all her laughing. As long as the corners of her mouth are upwards, she was invincible. Her grin was atomic. She could level a somber room with a simple flash of teeth. This is how I remember my mother. 20-something-year-old optimism tattooed to the face of an angel who worked miracles on this earth for more than twice as many years, wore happiness like armor in the face of insurmountable odds like single mother melancholy and 44 across. 6 letters. July's constellation. Cancer. Has a way of gut punching your ass when you least expect it. Biological terror is striking without warning like Al-Qaeda, but greater than any misguided plane could ever be. But all the same, it brought her twin towers down. 2 legs crumbling, 1 amputated. She was my September 11th before 2001. Tears fell like debris from 20 floors up for her hard and helpless. She was my America. I knew she would recover. I was ready to go to war for her. My blind optimism, my M16, and our entire family was strapped in. I never quite learned how to use mine properly at the tender age of 14, but her sisters? Shit, her sisters fired round after round of hope into her physicians. See, in a doctor's decision put her in worse condition. Their incisions left her drugged up. Memory like vision blurred. Her cancer turns her cells against her. I imagine them reenacting Gettysburg inside of her blood. 4 of attrition, 44 down, 9 letters. The only way to win a war. Endurance. A lesson she continued to teach me years after losing her last battle and earning her first halo. It was her, whispering amazing grace in my ear, strumming my heartstrings like harp strings, helping me crescendo over obstacles, reach through octaves and sustain like notes. She found the key of me, sounded a lot like B, as in B. Anything my imagination could conceive me. Her violin turned cello when I finally got too big for her to carry. Had to stay on my own, and even now she cradles me, conjuring classical out of my failures. Even when the world demands blues of me, I can only hope that I can graduate from instrument to maestro like her. Inspire my own kids to stay holding on to their songs and continue to play golden like Beethoven. Shit, I sit up some days loading squares up with letters, trying to fill in the empty spaces death left between us so we can share just a shredder. This earth still, but I never get that far. My mind starts to wonder. I start finding ways to fit her into every clue. Like mother is a 6-letter answer for what keeps her heart moving, not artery. And her Dolores, her name is the only 7 letters that fits when talking about the dawn of my world, not Genesis. See, I understand. The number of crosses and downs truly capture what she means to me. But nonetheless, I find myself trying to finish these puzzles just the same way as she used to do. And I know it's far-fetched to think she's somewhere in heaven listening to this smiling, but I'm stubborn. I guess I get that from her too. So for old time's sake, 1 for the road, grab a pen. Here's a clue. 1 down, 7 letters. What I said I'd do for her all the way up to the sky. And I swear I can hear her answer back. I love you.